Well, good morning, folks. Good morning. We are back for more. Yesterday we finished up the little scene of Nora, and so right now I am in my editing program, and I was telling you yesterday about the different programs I use. This particular program is called Movavi Video Editor, and it's designed to for you to bring in your video clips and film clips or what have you and you make a film this way. And so if you look here at the large little screen here, if I click on play, what it's doing now is it's showing you all the scenes that I've animated in the order that they are in. Yeah. Now, some of these scenes are, I have the scenes kind of organized a certain way. All right. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to bring in a new scene. And I think what I'm going to have to do here, I just recognize something. Um, I'm going to have to make, I think, a change on a scene label. So let's see here. Um, yeah, I think I'm going to have to make a change on the scene label, I think. So let me see here. Yeah, I think what we're going to have to do here is, yeah, okay. So I'm going to change something on a scene here. And I'm going to put a little letter on the scene so that it's not confused with another scene. The scene that I did of Nora that I finished yesterday. I called it scene 7. I'm going to have to call it scene 7A, and the reason why is because I already have a scene here. This scene here is this scene here is called 7. So I don't want to confuse the program with, oh, do you have two scene 7s? Now, in this editing program, I can import scenes. And so the way I do that is I go over here at the top and I click on File Import. And then you'll see here where it says Add or Drag Files or Folders here. And I click on this, and you can see what it does is it brings up a window of whatever it is you have that you're going to put in. I click on this scene, 7A, and then I click Open. And so what it's just done now is it's just brought this little scene of Nora, and I'll click on it here into the program. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to um, place Nora in the scene. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is since this is going to be a sequence where the kids are sort of imitating the same action that they do later, I think what I'm going to do is bring Nora uh, in the sequence. Now, like for instance, the way I have this now, I'm going to this scene here, and you can see this scene here. We've got Nora, then Lenny, then Miguel, and then Jason. All right. Well, so what I'm going to do here is I have the this scene here, which is the I call it the preschooler scene. So what I wanted to do here was since I have this sequence with Nora, with all of the kids and the age that they actually are going to end up being, what I decided was since I started with a preschooler scene here, I'm going to bring this scene here into and start the same action. So what I want to have happen is Nora is going to, as a little baby, do the same kind of action that she does when she's older. So I'm going to bring here, I'm going to grab this, and the way you bring the scenes is you just drag them right down into the timeline. Okay, and there it is. Now I think what I'll do here, let's see. Um, Let me play this a little bit. I think Yeah, see. So I think what I could do here, I could put a cross dissolve between this scene and this scene, but I don't think I need to though. And the reason being is because the time passage should be between the time that they're young and the time that they get older. Yes, I think I'll just have Nora here, and then Lenny will be next, and then just like I have it here. But I think what I'll do is I'll have after Nora picks up the block here and falls over, I'm gonna have her maybe have Lenny catch her in the next scene, prop her up or something. You know, I think that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. I think that would be really cute. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go that route. Um, yeah, that's my thought. So anyway, but you can see how this works now. So I'm gonna take this scene here. We'll go back to the beginning and we'll hit Save Project and we'll just play it from here. Now, Movavi Editor will allow me to do transitions. It has a setup for that. That's how I'm getting some of these transitions like this fade out, fade in. Then the cross is all there. That's something I did in Movavi. Another cross is off here. Now the truck ends there and truck outs are, well, not that one, but the truck into the hospital and all that stuff. That was done in Storyboard Pro. So I'll show you what I mean. This scene here, when I did the truck in, okay, the crosses all was done in Movavi. So I use a transition to get from that scene to this scene. And then this truck in was done in Storyboard Pro. So I created the artwork in Pro. And then Storyboard Pro has a function that will allow you to do a camera move. And it does some pretty cool camera moves. So I did that. And then the next scene was this kind of tilt truck in scene, which I also did in Storyboard Pro. The transition, on the other hand, between here and here, it was done. Oh, you know what? Actually, that was done in Storyboard Pro too. Yeah, the transition from because I see that it doesn't show if you look on the timeline. See these little things here are transitions that are made in Movavi, but you don't see one here between. There's no transition in here where I'm waving my mouse, and that's because that transition was actually created in Storyboard Pro. Storyboard Pro does have the ability you can do wipes, I think, and cross dissolves. So I obviously must have done that cross dissolve in Storyboard Pro because you don't see it shown here in the timeline. So, though, Storyboard Pro, I don't know. It does seem like it kind of varies. It's hard to say when you're going to get a transition that you want. My version of Storyboard Pro is version 7, and it's set, I think, to do, I guess, dissolves. I don't know if it's set to do anything else. When I initially bought Storyboard Pro, when I initially started using it 10 plus years ago, or 15 years ago, I don't remember exactly. I think it's been about 15 years, maybe longer, since I had Storyboard Pro the first time. The very first version of Storyboard Pro, I think you could do dissolves and wipes, I believe it was. But each successive version of Storyboard Pro, they have changed certain things in it. Now that they are providing a Harmony, Harmony has a lot of stuff in it. And I think one of the things that Harmony has built in it, I believe, is Storyboard Pro. Now, I could be wrong about that. I believe the way they sell it now is you can get Storyboard Pro by itself, you can get Harmony by itself, and you can get they have something called I think Producer, Each one of those Toon Boom products has different uh, functions. But Harmony, I think, has Storyboard Pro built into it, I think. Harmony is really their animation platform. So, but I think it has Storyboard Pro built in it. But you can get Storyboard Pro by itself. So, anyway, if you're interested in Toon Boom products, go to their website. The way they have it set up, they kind of pretty much let you know what they have in each program. The Storyboard Pro, because the studios are using it for that purpose, I guess they separated it from Harmony. Though a lot of studios also use Harmony because they may have in-house animators. So anyway, but it is a great program. It's an expensive program, but it's a great program. All right. So anyway, so yeah, so what I'm going to do here is, let's see. Yeah, I think what we'll do is, yeah, I don't think I need to have a transition between this truck out scene and this one. Yeah, I'm just going to cut. But when we do come back to the kids when they're grown, we do need to have some transition from when they're babies to being adults. So probably what I'll do is I'll work out all of my scenes, and then once I'm done with the preschooler scenes, then we'll probably cross dissolve into when they're older. So there'll be some kind of cross dissolve from this to say the older kids, so that we show that time has passed. Now, I also there may be another scene in there somewhere, even before we see Nora older. I don't know. I haven't really figured that out. I'm still working on that. Don't really have the idea figured out yet. As I mentioned before, normally I would storyboard out everything and I would know exactly what I want to do and what's going to happen scene by scene. But because I did this little short film as a book, I didn't really plan it the same way that I normally plan all of my films, where I usually have a storyboard and I know, okay, what the next scene's going to be, so I can just immediately jump over and start to animate that scene. So I don't really know. Uh, I haven't, it's like I'm letting the inspiration of what the scenes are going to be kind of come to me as I work on it. So you're kind of getting to see this in its rawest stage. You're getting to see me sometimes invent things on the cuff, which is kind of fun. All right, well, I tell you what we're going to do. This will be a short video today. We'll stop here, um, and we'll pick up tomorrow. So anyway, once again, for those of you who are new to my channel, I'm making a short film. I'm showing you step by step what I'm doing. And the purpose of this film, these short films, are to give you some real-time instruction on how you might make your own film, and so that you can see someone actually doing it. My purpose there is that I believe that to see someone actually doing it is a little more beneficial. If you are interested in any classes with me online, feel free to contact me through my channel. My channel has a website which has contact information that you can reach me, or you can leave a comment in my comments. All right, folks. Okay. Anyway, y'all have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to give God glory and thanks for your talents and gifts. All right. Okay. Well, I'll see you all tomorrow. Don't forget, Jesus is Lord.